Alright, told you I'd be back in a few hours, and I got to watch a beautiful Tigers victory today. Um, Now in my last two videos, I was low-key glazing, high-key glazing Mike Trout for him hitting a home run today, like April 7th, 2025. And I looked up the Angels just to see who they were playing, and their asses weren't on the field today. So no one told me. You guys should have said something, but it's chill. Anyway, we got the 6-3 Yankees and the 5-4 Tigers going head to head today. I knew they were gonna win, right out the gate. But oh wow, just really got to start it off with the degrading of my favorite player, Javy Baez. Wow, we just go right into it. Okay, let's break it down. Casey Mize on the bump today for his second start of 2025. Golly, was he looking great. I just peeked the freak out of the mic, but that's what it's worth to me. Because that splitter, didn't have it last season, wasn't good. But in today's game, it was beautiful. Now, you wouldn't know it off the bat, but he walked a couple guys. Looked like things could be a little dicey for him today. Gave up this triple. Javier Baez did strike out. Gave it the triple. Jake Rogers does something absolutely nutty bananas, and this isn't even the first time he's done it. He does it every day it seems like. I mean, he's only done it twice, but that is beautiful right there. Because I think Casey Mize is going to fall off a cliff, just start tumbling. But no, Jake Rogers, he saves him. And then, sure enough, in the bottom half, momentum gets going our way, and Ibanez. Rodon's he's dancing with a perfect game for like 1.5 innings, and, the old Tigers, they would have just put their heads down and just tumbled right into that perfect game. That's the only recognition they would get. MLB YouTube channel, they'd be like, Yankees, throw a perfect game, Carlos Rodon. And then the Tigers just 27 up, 27 down. But that's last year. This year, Andy Ibanez breaks out the slump. We get a couple walks in this inning, I think, and that's a 3-run bomb right there. That's just what you love to see from Andy. He just does it against the lefties, does it against Carlos Rodon. Now he's mad. Wah. Unfortunately, right away, top of the fifth, Aaron Judge is just the best in the game, Well, the second best in the game behind Mike Trout and Javy Baez. But, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, Aaron Judge went like 1 for 4, but then again, so did Javy. So, yeah, suck it. And there's that splitter working all day, like, he's just, I don't know, Belly just sucks, or if Casey Mize is our front runner in Cy Young this year. Now, this was a nice change of pace. Justin Henry Malloy, 2-run single. Now, we saw it earlier in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. He's always swinging first pitch. I don't know who this guy thinks he is, like he's Barry Bonds in 2004. But no, he's just swinging at the first pitch, rolling it over. We saw it earlier in the game. So when he didn't swing at the first pitch, it was very welcome. It was a very welcome change, and it was a 2-run single. You worked a good AB here, and I was very proud to see it. Now this. Oh, so I said it in the prediction video that Javy does it from both sides of the ball. The way he's just affecting baseball games. God, he's so good. And you wouldn't even expect, how does Javy get his hands on this play here? You just don't know. Because that's off. The pitcher might even have the catch. But no. Bang! Javy. Boom! To Colt! Ah! Then, I know I said earlier that a trash can could play better. But I don't think a trash can could make that double play work. And Javy is certainly no trash can. Neither is Colt right here in this moment. But we'll come back to this topic later. Yeah, no, that's just huge. And then, I also said that I didn't like Trey Sweeney in my predictions video. Holds out. He pulled this stuff yesterday, and classic double play ball just to ruin the rally, but, run scores every time. And I get behind that. Now about the trash can allegations, Colt Keith, he might have just stomped him. He might have just thwarted him with that beautiful double play. But, Jazz Chisholm he just hits a little league, like, T-ball type ball, and just, God, it's just like a freaking gunshot to AJ Hinch in the dugout, because that ball went right through his chest. Lil bro threw it right into the dugout. I just don't know, after the bobble, there's got to be a point where you just don't make the play anymore, And Jazz Chisholm's a fast guy. He steals 20 bags each year. Who do you think you are? Still being able to throw him out. Wow. Wow, look at that. The Torque can't even make an effort, you know? Like, there's just nothing he can do. And that's how the Yankees get their second run. Luckily, it was, no problem because it's 4-run lead and it's just, Tigers are the best. And we put in Tommy, former Yankee, Canely in, the changeup guy. And he just starts dicing up the players. Like, I mean, Oswaldo didn't really stand a chance. The changeup's just too good. It's just nasty. Keeps him guessing. Who would guess that when you don't throw 56 changeups in a row, that you don't actually know it's coming? Like, if you mix in a fastball with the changeup, you might swing and miss one time at the changeup. And we see it here a couple times. God, he might just be the best closer in baseball for us. I don't know. It's at times like this where I'm glad they sent down Jason Foley, as much as I like the guy. Player of the game, Andy Ibanez. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, no. 2-0. 6 nutty innings for Casey Mize. And that's just that. Like, he's looking good. He's looking good. Only 1 run in his 2025 campaign, and I can just really get behind that. Just no Mike Trout homer. There wasn't even one yesterday. I just went back 2 days to get it because I just really wanted to see it. Yeah, no. I mean, that brings the Tigers to a whopping 6-4. Game and a half lead over the Royals. They're playing right now, though. Top of the 5th. Got a win. That's fine now. As long as the Tigers don't lose, would I care? 4-0 home, though, by the way, because they're on a 4-game win streak. That goes unnoticed. That's basically the best record in the American League. And yeah, no, I will get to talk about the 7-4 Tigers versus the 6-5 Yankees tomorrow. So that'll be really great, and I look forward to reviewing Mike Trout's home run as well. And Javi Baez will throw one on there too, because he's earned his playing time. So yeah, all right, see you tomorrow.